The silver coins are cold against my thumb. Walking past the shops that hum with silence, I leave the scent of you on the pavement. Just another pedestrian counting the steps. The city lights are blurring out of view. I'm tracing every memory I have of you. Oh, I'm carrying the weight of a goodbye, with nothing but a pocket full of regrets. The distance grows wider with every turn I take, trying to find a way to just forget. An empty taxi swerves around the corner. I watch the taillights bleed into the dark. My phone is heavy like a stone in my palm, waiting for a signal that won't ever spark. The air is thin and biting on my skin. I wonder where the new beginning should begin. Oh, I'm carrying the weight of a goodbye, with nothing but a pocket full of regrets. The distance grows wider with every turn I take, trying to find a way to just forget. It feels like yesterday we stood here laughing. Now the bricks look different in the moonlight glow. I'm learning how to let the pieces fall, and how to walk away when it's time to go. I'm carrying the weight of a goodbye, with nothing but a pocket full of regrets. The distance grows wider with every turn I take, trying to find a way to just forget. Just loose change and a broken vow. I'm letting go of you right now. I'm leaning on the glass of the sliding door, watching the tunnel walls turn into a blur. The map above the seat is glowing yellow, counting every station like a ticking clock. The reflection looks like someone I don't know, staring back with eyes that are starting to show. I'm 10 stops away from a house that isn't ours, counting down the miles under dying stars. The rhythm of the rails keeps pulling me under, far from the wreckage and the sudden thunder. A woman in a coat is reading a book. She doesn't notice the look on my face. As I grip the metal pole until my knuckles turn white, wishing I could disappear from this space. The tracks are winding through the sleeping town, trying to keep my steady composure down. I'm 10 stops away from a house that isn't ours, counting down the miles under dying stars. The rhythm of the rails keeps pulling me under, far from the wreckage and the sudden thunder. Two worlds colliding and exactly the same. I'm 10 stops away from a house that isn't ours, counting down the miles under dying stars. The rhythm of the rails keeps pulling me under, far from the wreckage and the sudden thunder. Only 9 more stops to go, getting nowhere, moving slow. Fluorescent bulbs are buzzing overhead. I'm buying something that I don't even need, just a plastic cup to hold my trembling hands, watching the clerk go through the nightly routine. The cold plastic touches my tired lips. I'm losing my grip on the time that slips. It's a single serving life in a crowded town, trying to keep the walls from falling down. I drink the sweetness just to taste the spark before I vanish back into the dark. Outside the automatic doors slide open wide. The wind hits my face like a sudden surprise. I find a bench beneath the flickering sign, wondering if you're also feeling this decline. My sleeves are pushed up against the chill, standing perfectly frozen and perfectly still. It's a single serving life in a crowded town, trying to keep the walls from falling down. I drink the sweetness just to taste the spark before I vanish back into the dark. Used to share the sips and the secrets too. Now the bitter flavor reminds me of you. I'm throwing the cup in the bin by the door, and I don't wanna play this game anymore. It's a single serving life in a crowded town, trying to keep the walls from falling down. I drink the sweetness just to taste the spark before I vanish back into the dark. Just one more sip and I'll be gone, waiting for the break of a lonely dawn. My shoes are soaked from the puddle near the curb. The ground is polished like a darkened mirror. I watch the yellow glow dance on the surface, distorted shapes of a life I used to know. Every step is a ripple in the oily black. There is no road that could take me back. I'm walking through the wet asphalt glow, trying to let the heavy currents flow. The world is inverted under my feet, losing my balance on this empty street. A stray cat darts into the alleyway. I feel the dampness climbing up my jeans. The silence is louder than any spoken word, living in the spaces between the scenes. The clouds are parting just a little bit, watching the pieces of the puzzle quit. I'm walking through the wet asphalt glow, trying to let the heavy currents flow. The cursor is blinking like a steady pulse. I've deleted the same sentence 3 times now. The screen is glaring at my hollow face. I'm crafting the truth that I won't allow. My thumb hovers over the send button key. Is this the last thing you'll ever read from me? An unfinished draft in the middle of the night, chasing the logic but losing the fight. I'm typing out words that I'll never release, searching for shelter and searching for peace. The battery icon is turning a warning red. I sit on the curb and look at my shoes. The draft is saved in a folder of ghosts, between all the things that I had to lose. The silence of the digital air is loud. I'm just a face in a disappearing crowd. An unfinished draft in the middle of the night, chasing the logic but losing the fight. I'm typing out words that I'll never release, searching for shelter and searching for peace. I could say I'm sorry, I could say I'm fine, I could cross the borders of the finish line, but the text stays pending in the binary mist, on the endless list of things I've missed. An unfinished draft in the middle of the night, chasing the logic but losing the fight. I'm typing out words that I'll never release, searching for shelter and searching for peace. Delete the draft, the screen, living inside of a quiet dream. A folded note lands on the mahogany desk. I check the margins for a secret clue. My pen pauses in the quiet air, thinking of the way you look at me. The silence is a language of its own, waiting for a sign to be shown. Tracing the lines of a paper plane trajectory, heading toward a place where we both belong. Caught in the drift of a sudden discovery. You are the melody to my favorite song. I trace my finger on the spine of your book. The scent of old pages fills the afternoon. You push back your chair with a gentle grin, changing the rhythm of the room. There is a spark behind your focus now. I am finding out the how and why. Tracing the lines of a paper plane trajectory, heading toward a place where we both belong. Caught in the drift of a sudden discovery. You are the melody to my favorite song. What if we leave the chapters behind and walk through the doors we never dared to open? A fragile flight landing in our hands, tracing the lines of a paper plane trajectory, heading toward a place where we both belong. Caught in the drift of a sudden discovery. You are the melody to my favorite song. It lands right by your feet. A silent falling star to something sweet. White ceramic shards scattered on the floor. I do not know who lives here anymore. The kettle whistles to a hollow room. A bitter scent of ending starts to bloom. I reach down to pick up the pieces, but the sharp edge cuts through my skin. It is over like a fracture in the way. I am leaving all the pieces out of sight. Nothing left to pour, nothing left to hold. Just the kitchen tiles looking gray and cold. You took your jacket, but you left the dust. The iron handle starting up with rust. I count the seconds on the wall clock face, trying to find a way to leave this place. I sweep away the mess I made together, wishing for a change in the weather. It is over like a fracture in the way. I am leaving all the pieces out of sight. Nothing left to pour, nothing left to hold. Just the kitchen tiles looking gray and cold. Some things are better left broken on the ground. Silent movements make the loudest sound. I walk away without turning back around. It is over like a fracture in the way. I am leaving all the pieces out of sight. Nothing left to pour, nothing left to hold. Just the kitchen tiles looking gray and cold. Just shards on the floor. Oh, I cannot stay here anymore. The orange glow is pulsing in the dark. I walk alone across the empty park. My boots are dragging on the gravel path, calculating all the aftermath. The humming bulb overhead is dying fast, like the memories that were built to last. Flicker on, flicker off, like my belief. Trying to find a place to hide the grief underneath the wire, buzzing in the air. I look for you, but you are never there. Cars drive past with blinding high beams on. They do not see that all my hope is gone. I check my phone just to see a blank screen, living in a world that feels so mean. The light gives up and leaves me in the shade, watching how the colors start to fade. Flicker on, flicker off, like my belief. Trying to find a place to hide the grief underneath the wire, buzzing in the air. I look for you, but you are never there. Darkness takes over the empty street, stumbling along on tired feet. The rhythm of the night is incomplete. my belief. Trying to find a place to hide the grief underneath the wire, buzzing in the air. I look for you, but you are never there. Just a bulb burning out. Now there is no light at all. The paper slips are sitting on the desk. Everything I planned is now grotesque. We talked about the ocean and the train. Now it is just a source of quiet pain. Valid until the end of the month, but we ran out of time so fast to take us to a place we will never go. Watching all the seasons start to show. The ink is fading on the bold dates, resigned to the hand of cruel fates. I look at the map pinned to the wall, waiting for a drop that will not fall. The departure time has come and gone. I am still sitting here waiting for dawn. I could go alone, but the seat is cold. A story that will never be told, to take us to a place we will never go. Watching all the seasons start to show. The ink is fading on the bold days, resigned to the hand of cruel fate. Destination unknown, destination erased. All the miles we never walked are misplaced. I am tearing them up one by one, to take us to a place we will never go. Watching all the seasons start to show. The ink is fading on the bold days, resigned to the hand of cruel fate. One for you, one for me. Now just grab some misery. I draw a circle in the condensation, heading back to my own destination. The glass is cold against my burning cheek. I am feeling fragile and so very weak. Blurry street lights dance in the mist, remembering every touch that I missed. Wipe it away, the ghost in my face, looking for a sign of my own space. The bus moves on through the dark abyss, leaving behind a life that I kiss. The driver sighs as the engine grinds slow. There is nowhere else for me to go. I watch the city dissolve into lines, ignoring all the warning signs. My reflection is crying in the pain, washed out by the mist and the strain. Wipe it away, the ghost in my face, looking for a sign of my own space. The bus moves on through the dark abyss, leaving behind a life that I kiss. Stop after stop, the world is a blur. Nothing is steady, nothing is sure. I am just a passenger in my own life. streets behind me. The porch light flickers on a quiet street. I turn the lock and drag my heavy feet. The silence greets me like a long lost friend. I wonder if this feeling has an end. Now I am holding on to nothing but the air, tracing lines on walls where you are never there. The door clicks shut, but my mind stays outside. Your sweater hangs upon the wooden chair. I catch a faint scent of you in the air. I leave the keys upon the kitchen tray, trying to wash the memory of you away. Now I am holding on to nothing but the air, tracing lines on walls where you are never there. The door clicks shut, but my mind stays outside. It feels like I am living in a ghost town of us, just waiting for the dust to settle on the floor. Now I am holding on to nothing but the air, tracing lines on walls where you are never there. The door clicks shut, but my mind stays outside. It is just me and the keys tonight. The wind is biting at my tired face. I walk too fast to keep a steady pace. My hands are shaking and my pockets deep, trying to store the secrets that I keep. Closing the top button against the cold, watching the story of a start to fold. I am walking home without a hand to hold. The streetlights cast a path of pale blue light. I pull my collar up against the night. Each step I take is further from your door. I do not know what I am searching for. Closing the top button against the cold, watching the story of a start to fold. I am walking home without a hand to hold. The fabric has the shivers running down my spine. I should have known that you were never really mine. Closing the top button against the cold, watching the story of a start to fold. I am walking home without a hand to hold. Just keeping warm until the morning light. I tripped on a crack near the corner store, the one where we used to buy cheap wine. My laces are undone and I do not care, just letting the gravity pull me down. A loose pavement stone under my heavy boots. The rhythm of leaving is harder than I thought. Every step rings hollow in the quiet air. I passed the bakery with the burnt flower smell. The sign says open, but I feel locked out. You took the rhythm and left the blues. Walking alone is a different kind of math. A loose pavement stone under my heavy boots. The rhythm of leaving is harder than I thought. Every step rings hollow in the quiet air. If I could fix the ground beneath me, maybe I could mend the way I breathe. A loose pavement stone under my heavy boots. The rhythm of leaving is harder than I thought. Every step rings hollow in the quiet air. Just keep walking, don't look back now. I found a note in my denim jacket pocket. The blue ink is bleeding into the fabric. You wrote that you would stay until the dawn, but the sun rose early and you were gone. Washed out ink on a scrap of cheap paper. The words lose meaning as the water seeps in. I am holding a promise that is fading to gray. I trace the letters with my thumbnail, trying to save the shape of your handwriting. It was a lifetime ago when we laughed at the desk. Now it is just a stain on my hand. Washed out ink on a scrap of cheap paper. The words lose meaning as the water seeps in. I am holding a promise that is fading to gray. Some things are better left blurry. Some stories end when the ink runs dry. Washed out ink on a scrap of cheap paper. The words lose meaning as the water seeps in. I am holding a promise that is fading to gray. Let it blur, let it disappear. Tracing all the loops upon the floor. Wondering if you will walk through the door. The house is breathing in a jagged rhythm. I forgot the things I kept within them. Woven rug patterns tell the story of us, gathered in the dust without any fuss. I moved the armchair to the corner side. There is nowhere left for me to hide. The fabric colors look a little gray, just like the ending of this long day. Woven rug patterns hide the stains of time, reading quiet heart. Woven rug patterns tell the story of us, turning all the memories into rust. I traced the lines until I sleep, secrets that the fibers keep.